Welcome, everyone, to the DUB Success Series, where we cultivate your belief system for success. I am your host, Y. Nelson Thomas, and I want to know, do you believe? Do you?
Do you believe? I want to know. Do you? Do you believe? 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 I want to know. Do ya?
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of the Do You Believe Success Series, where we cultivate your mindset for success. I am your host, Y. Nelson Thomas, your lifestyle strategy partner, also known by some as Hydrate the Motivator, Mr. Do You Believe himself. Welcome to another edition. This is day 3, also episode 3 of the podcast. If you listen to the first 2 episodes, then you found out that I'm doing a 100-day podcast challenge. It was a challenge that was put out by Dr. Eric Thomas to do something for 100 days. So that way on Christmas Day, the 100th day will be Christmas Day. And on that day, you can give yourself the greatest gift of all times. And something that I've wanted to do was start a podcast. And this is actually day 3. I will be going for 100 days in a row. No excuses. Excuses are tools of the incompetent, which build monuments to nothing, and those who specialize in them seldom accomplish anything else. So rain, sleet, hell or snow, I will find a way or make a way to continue this podcast for 100 days. Now, in addition to the podcast, there are a couple other things that I incorporated into my 100 days, and I wanted to share a couple of those with you today. But before we even get into what I really want to share with you, I did also want to follow up with the 40-day love dare. In addition to the 100-day podcasting, I'm also doing a 100-day intimacy challenge as well, because my wife stated that, since we had the kids and the work and all the demands that we have on life, our intimacy could go up a couple notches, and I agree with her. So I'm also doing the 40-day love dare. Yesterday, it was all about, or day 1 of the love dare, it is all about love is patient. Today, love is kind. So in addition to not saying anything negative to my spouse again today, I'm going to do one unexpected gesture as an act of kindness. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I'm thinking maybe a foot rub or something like that today. So I think I'm gonna make sure that I continue not to say or do anything negative, and give my wife a very special foot rub tonight when she gets home. All right. So anybody that wants to join me in the 40-day love dare, always looking for accountability partners, and you can always use some of these same tools, methods, resources, or whatever to enhance the quality of your relationship. And we'll see how this works out at the end of 100 days. All right. So I had someone to ask me the other day about what do I do to help cultivate my mindset and combat a lot of the negativity that's inevitable that we as working professionals, entrepreneurs, just something that we're going to face every single day. And I remember back when I first moved to Phoenix, how peaceful my life was moving from Atlanta. And there were certain things that I did every single day. And I noticed that when I got away from those things, that my life and my perspective changed tremendously. I went from going over 1 full year with no anger to getting rattled here and there by little things and finding myself getting frustrated. So I had to return back. And when someone asked me the question about what do I do to help cultivate my mindset, it really took me back to some of the things that I used to do that helped me cultivate my mindset. But this is something that I wanted to share. I call it my mindset foundation, mindset magic 101, as well as a couple other names that I have for this particular set of mantras and statements that I go through to help cultivate my mindset. I'm going to also make sure that I say these every single day for 100 days, because I know how impactful it is when you cultivate your mindset, because you're not going to be a positive, successful person on accident. It just doesn't happen that way. You have to be engaging. You have to actively seek to cultivate your mindset to be successful, to cultivate your mindset to be happy, to cultivate your mindset to be peaceful. And I want to share a couple of the resources that I use to help cultivate my mindset. And it starts out with, and me and my kids, we say this every single day. And I want to challenge you, if you're listening, to write this down, this particular part, especially this first part, because this is pretty universal. And then as I go farther into it, then it gets a little bit more specific to me. And if you want to customize some of these statements for you to enhance the quality of your life, then I do have a program that I developed that will help you do just that. But the foundation starts out with, I win at everything that I do. Everything that I touch turns to gold. My family is blessed abundantly. I am blessed beyond measure. Now that is something that me, my 4-year-old daughter, and my 2-year-old son, we say it every single day. Also, in addition to that, I also throw in that I am a highly paid, well-respected, world-renowned coach, speaker, and trainer, changing lives one mind at a time. I also have a mantra that I state. I embrace joy and happiness as I indulge in a relaxed state of mind, working my way towards everlasting peace and financial freedom. I am an outstanding husband to my queen, loving and supporting her to manifest the greatness that God has placed within her purpose. I am an outstanding father to my kids, loving and encouraging them to be the very best that they could possibly be. So those are my mantras that I say every single day. Well, you know what? I'm going to be honest. There are some days hit and miss where I think about it and then I don't say it. But for the next 100 days, I am fully committed to saying this every single day until it is ingrained and recorded in my subconscious brain. So that way, when my subconscious brain can throw this back to my conscious brain, and hopefully we can continue to manifest everything that we want to be an outstanding business owner, to be an outstanding husband, and to be an outstanding father. All right, now I also have my mission statement. We'll go with my vision statement first. My vision statement. My vision is to travel the earth, inspiring the world. I am committed to using intrinsic genius, inspired leadership to deliver outstanding and creative presentations. I intend to provide world-class coaching, training, and speaking services to individuals and companies around the world. That is my vision. I want to be a world traveler. I want to be able to use my voice, my tools, and my resources to be a positive impact on as many people as possible. This is not something that is just going to happen by accident. It starts with cultivating the mindset to be successful at doing these things, because I don't want to just show up hope is out of the question. You're not going to show up at success without cultivating the mindset and taking the steps and the actions that it takes to get you to that level of greatness. It is not going to happen by chance. It is not going to happen by accident. You have to be intentional, and that is my vision. My personal mission statement, my personal mission is to maximize my potential by focusing on results, eating healthy, getting plenty of rest, working out at least 3 times per week, read at least 20 minutes per day, and meditate at least 20 minutes daily. That's my personal mission. Now, do I do that every day? I might not read exactly 20 minutes or meditate exactly 20 minutes, but that is something that I'm also incorporating into my 100 days, because I want to see personally what kind of transformation I will go through as an individual when it comes to achieving my goals and reaching my personal mission. Now, I also have my professional mission. My professional mission is to help those looking to improve their lives and achieve their goals by providing superior coaching and leadership. I provide individuals with the tools and resources to achieve greatness. I customize programs that are designed to motivate and inspire dream achievement. That is my personal mission, because I understand as a professional, the things that I aspire to be or aspire to do, they're not just going to happen. You have to cultivate your mindset in order for these things to manifest. I also have my life purpose statement. My life purpose statement is to focus on liberation of self and individuals by guiding them on a path of self-enlightenment and fueling the inspiration to live with purpose, with meaning, and to maximize human potential of the human potential of the being who God created us to be. Let's read that again. My life purpose is to focus on liberation of self and individuals by guiding them on a path of self-enlightenment, fueling the inspiration to live with passion, meaning, and maximize human potential on the being who God created us to be. My personal development plan, or my PDP, it involves my mind, body, and my spirit. Mentally, for mental health and development, I will read something positive every single day and learn how to steer clear. And remember to steer clear. We'll say remember, because I already learned to steer clear because I kind of developed that tool, which is something that I'm going to share with you soon, the steer clear method, just so that way I can ensure that I share a valuable resource that has been impactful to me, to those who also may need that. From a spiritual perspective, I will pray and meditate daily to keep my spirit grounded and at peace. I would do yoga that would keep my mind stable. Now, I haven't been doing the yoga as much as I used to. I really was into it at one point. And one thing that I realized about that is that that was one of the things that helped me establish that peace and that tranquility and that meditative mindset that I needed to be successful. So it's certainly something that I'm going to incorporate back into my life on a consistent basis. And for my body, I will walk and focus on a balanced diet daily to help me push my body to an optimal level. I will get the sunlight to help boost up my natural energy. So that's my PDP, my personal development plan that focuses on my mind, my body, and my spirit. Now this is for me. This is what I use to help cultivate my mindset to be the successful person that I know that God intended me to be. Everyone is different. What it takes for you or what you need to say to yourself on a daily basis might be completely different than what I say to myself on a daily basis. But I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to take advantage of cultivating your mindset. Take advantage of the opportunity to cultivate your mindset. Don't think that success is just going to happen, like it's just going to show up at your door one day and all of a sudden, woohoo, I'm successful. No, success does not work like that. You have to be active. You have to be cultivating that mindset. You have to be intentional about what you want to see. Because if you think that it's just going to happen without you putting forth some serious effort into manifesting the greatness, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. You have to be willing to take action. You have to be intentional. You have to be engaging when it comes to cultivating your mindset. All right, so that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to share with you what I call my mindset motivation, mindset magic, just because it has been so impactful to me as an individual. And also, it's something that I got away from. And I noticed the difference in my life when I was consistently cultivating my mind versus what happened when I neglected to consistently cultivate my mind. So I want to encourage you to do whatever it takes to cultivate your mind. Come up with your own mantras. Come up with your own mission statements. Come up with your own prayers. Whatever it is that you need as an individual, you have to take action to make it happen. Cultivate your mindset. Don't make excuses. Don't blame other people. Don't wait. Be active, be intentional, and make it happen. All right? I do want to review real quick for those of you who are joining me on the 40-day love dare. This is day 2. Love is kind. In addition to saying nothing negative to your spouse again today, do at least one unexpected gesture as an act of kindness. And I want to see anybody that decides to do this, even if it's just one person. I want to see what type of results you are seeing in your life. For those of you who are taking a 100-day challenge and choosing to take on something that you think would enhance the quality of your life over the next 100 days, please share. You can always email me as well at motivation101@gmail. That is motivation101@gmail. It comes directly to my inbox on my phone. So if you have questions, you have suggestions, or you have anything that you think that is worthy of us discussing, then certainly do not hesitate to contact me and let me know, and we will go from there. Hey, once again, thank you so very much for your time tuning in with me today on the Do You Believe Success Series, where we cultivate your mindset for belief. I am your host, Y. Nelson Thomas, your lifestyle strategy partner, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on another edition of the Do You Believe Success Series. Hey, you guys be blessed. See you soon.
Do you believe? I wanna